on, everybody? It's your boy Real back with another review, man. Yo, check it out. This is Power Book 2, Season 3, Episode 10, the finale. Yes, I know I'm late. I know it's been like 2 weeks. Your boy is. I'm grinding, man. I'm trying. So I'm going to get back on point. But anyway, this episode, the finale, I'm not really mad at. I also didn't see it coming. It was pretty good. But before I start talking about the things I like about this episode, I got to talk about what I hate. Oh my God. This episode was clear to me that I hate every single woman on this show outside of Monet. Yeah, Monet is the only one. Monet fucking Tejada. That's it. All the other chicks, oh, come on, man. Let's start with Lauren. Let's get right into Lauren. Hate Lauren. Why? Because in her fear, right? Oh, I love Tariq, but Tariq didn't really try to kill me, but I don't know. He's still friends with the people that did. But Brayden saved my life, and I really just hate Effie, but they didn't look out for me. Okay, I get it. But when he texting her, calling her, she is able to sneak out, and she feels that fear that she goes and grabs a kitchen knife, right? Of all the stories she heard, of the bodies they caught, the drugs they sell, that her instinct was like, knife. A fucking knife should do it. Yeah. And she didn't even get the big joint, like not even the turkey carver joint. She got the motherfucking, let me cut this sandwich in half. In none of the murders of that Jenny laid out for her in the picture was that of a hand-to-hand stabbing. It's been like headshots. Lauren, if you're going out with these dangerous people, that fucking kitchen knife, that sandwich slicer, is not the thing that's gonna protect you. But okay, she don't know no better, and she got to have some protection. She goes and meets him, right? And I just hate how she's like circling with the knife, like where the fuck is everybody coming from? And she's like, I'll poke the shit out you in a public area in the park of her choosing where she was gonna meet at. What was she thinking she was gonna do? Catch 3 bodies out there, poke the shit out of them? But okay. The plan was originally to like let her know, like, look, this is where your family is. They're in danger. Where they actually weren't in danger. It was just for her brain. Of course, Kane come through and Kane some shit up. He just goes rogue and strikes the fear of God into her. Now, what I do hate is her interaction with her and Effie. Right? Shows up talking about, I'm a different Lauren. I keep fucking kitchen knives tucked. You ain't gonna threaten me. I did like how she took control in that situation, because usually Effie had just scared the shit out of her, like, okay, I'll do it. But she actually said some real shit. And I hate when somebody I hate says some real shit. When she looked at Effie and said, you motherfuckers are evil. And the fact that you think you don't belong here is fucking me up. And I was like, she was on point. She was on point. Effie has done some of the dirtiest shit, tried to kill her, and really sitting there on some, like, I shouldn't be here. Like, I should be free. And I agree with her. I agree with Lauren in my hate for her. But she stood up for herself there, let her know, like, shorty, I control your fate. I'll take me down, I'll take you down, which is Cap. Lauren's whole goal was to fucking, get her life back, get back with her family. And I gotta say, like, for them to bring Lauren back from the dead, just to have her leave again with her family, like skip town. Why? I'm gonna tell you why. They want to keep Lauren on this show for some reason, but they have no clue in which direction to use her. Because where is she gonna be useful for Tariq or Brayden in this situation? So they let her live, got rid of her until they figure out another way of fucking like introducing her back to the show. That's my thought. Because do you see a purpose for Lauren? Like the way this episode ended, the way this finale came, do you see Lauren being helpful in any capacity to anybody except being the glorified girlfriend? Because if she comes back thugged out next season on some, oh, this Bonnie and Clyde, like the Ivy League life ain't for me. The privileged rich life ain't for me. And oh, speaking of privilege, I'm so tired of hearing Effie speak about her woes. I wasn't hating on you because you had everything. Cap. I wasn't, this ain't over a nigga. Cap. Cap. You always wanted Tariq. Yeah, you did. Just, I'm so broken. But she's broke, but I could do it on my own. Help me get out of prison, but I don't need your help. Like, I hate Effie. And I'm tired of her throwing this privilege shit into Lauren's face. Like, sorry, I was, like, what? Who's supposed to feel for you, shorty? You did this, and you tried to murder this woman. Were you looking for empathy out of the chick that you tried to drown? Like, that's a brutal death. Knock you out, put you in the whip, put you in the lake, and now you want some understanding from the other side. Like, Effie might be on the top of my hate list. It's a tie between her and Diana. Because Effie, this episode, oh my God. How many times this season has she told Tariq she don't need him, she don't need no handouts, but then turns around and asks him for yet again with these needs and handouts? I don't need you getting me out of jail. I got my own lawyer. Where's this nigga? Or where's this lady? Have y'all seen her lawyer? She been screaming and crying, talking about my lawyer gonna hold it down. It was a friend of the family. I ain't seen him. I ain't seen them, but she swear they exist. Okay, don't want Davis's help. Okay. And yet and still, I didn't see her lawyer. Nobody presented a better offer for Effie. Nobody introduced a way where Effie could snitch on them except for Kane and save herself. She tossed Kane away because he was never nothing to her. Effie is just like that scene when she gets out of jail, right after Tariq done pulled it all off for her. The one chick he really loved, his OG girlfriend, he ends up threatening her family, knowing he'll never be around her again. Like, this is dead. The soft life that you ladies asking for, Tariq ain't gonna experience it right now with Shorty. Because really, Laura was all he needed. Shorty had a bag because parents had a bag, and he could have went to school and let her. I mean, and he's got a little relationship with a billionaire. He low-key would have been straight with her. That would have been a nice landing spot for Tariq. But he threw that away when he brought Kane into the original plan. Like, that was dumb. And so that probably severed all ties that them two might have had for each other. Like, Tariq might have still wanted Lauren, but I don't see Lauren doubling back for him. Not for the turtleneck assassin. I don't see it. So he does all this to get Effie out. Right? Not just because, he has a thing for Effie, but, he would like to stay free. I totally understand it. But he came through when nobody else wouldn't, which has been his, like, MO all season. He's like, if you look, everybody that has turned their back on Tariq, it's been Tariq was the one who saved their ass, Zeke included. May he not rest in peace. So glad he's gone. I am so glad he's gone. But to everybody that has a beef with Tariq, he has saved their ass. If I just, So, yet again, here he goes. Magic Man. Fucking the most magical 18, 19-year-old on planet Earth. Doogie Howser could never. You understand me? So, gets Effie out. And not only did he get her out, he didn't send her an Uber. He personally came and picked up. Here she is outside thinking, okay, I'm out of jail. Let's just dead this. Let's be back together. Like, what happened to this life together? Italy. And, she brings up all the beautiful things that they were doing as she lied to him. What about this? What about that? Ma, situations change when I find out that you tried to kill my girlfriend, kept it from me, and then the second we fall out, you go fuck the ops? Like, where? And I'm just supposed to be like, yeah, you're right, let's get back to that life. Like, no, and he simply asked her, how can I trust you? And instead of her coming up with an answer, because she doesn't even have one, some women just find it so difficult to just accept, like, yeah, I fucked that up. Yeah, no, I did that. Yeah, I wouldn't trust me if I was him. Would she have trusted if Tariq did a third of the shit that Effie did to him? How could? But so she gets the attitude, don't want to ride, and that leads her to flipping on him with Noma at the end. Like, that scene right there when Tariq rolls in and You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but I know where your daughter is. And then here comes Effie, like, yeah, fuck you, nigga. Wow. She's the scum of the scum, that Effie. And a lot of y'all that was like, oh, Effie's the best one for him. She's kind of gangster. She's cute. She's smart. You can, yeah, she seems like the realest. How about now? How about fucking now? How real does Effie look right now? Yeah, you were wrong. I told you, none of them was good for him. Low key, he should have just been rotating. Cause that Diana, boy, that Diana's something else. Now, yeah, she a chatty patty, and I was trying to, cause y'all remember last season, I was trying to give her grace. I was trying to be Team Diana, cause she had to deal with a Monet, and she had to deal with a Monet this episode. But the plot to get her mama killed, frame Tariq, do all of this. Tariq had nothing to do with nothing. She even snooped through his. Diana went through all his shit, found the papers, low key found the answers that led her to Monet killed our pops. Also finding out that Tariq had nothing to do with it. But yet and still, he should be the one that dies and takes the blame for this. We could have literally blamed anybody, but we're gonna go ahead and put it on Tariq. Just the worst. So much so she put that dusty ass red wig on to go to Tommy's mom's crib to pretend to be Monet. I was just like, really? The wig, like, but I guess the red hair is a signature or something. Because I honestly, I was just like, she could have literally stepped up and was like, yeah, I'm Monet Tejada. Here's this letter. So yeah. And as a girl described her, I guess she could have just said I was Monet. What the fuck does Tommy mom know? You random as hell. You show up with a letter. Anybody asks me who came by, she said her name was Monet Tejada. You know what I'm saying? Like, as simple as that. But for theatrics, it probably would have been better if they did the wig move in the episode 9, this last episode, and then we all would have been like, damn, why is Monet over there? And then revealed in 10, this finale, like, oh no, it wasn't Monet. It was Diana this whole time. That would have been a nice little thing. You gonna do both in one episode, so that it didn't give what it was supposed to be given. Like it just didn't do it for me. So Diana does all this. Then Monet gets in the car, expresses her love for her, and then the woman that I hate most in all of Powerverse, when it looks like Diana's having second thoughts, here comes dumbass Tasha, spraying the whip up with the Uzi, right? And then revealing her face before she could get away. Somebody explain to me why that is. You come masked up to perform to slide on the motherfucker, right? To do the hit. Cool, I'm with you. I'm with you. But then immediately after the shooting, your son is like, "Oh, what the fuck is my mama doing here? Why? Why pull it down? You don't even want to bend the corner first? Like, just keep the. It's the simple shit. Like, I don't understand. Like, why the face reveal? Like, why do we do this in Power? The shit that just doesn't make sense. But okay. Tariq's like, damn, my mama did this, and then when Diana figures it all out, and she's like, Drew, that really wasn't Tariq who did it, but fuck it, we stick it to the plan, because Drew and them was about to take over, so they thought. Monet came through with the gangster move. See, Monet was slick. Instead of beefing with her kids, she was like, you know what? I'm gonna go meet with Noma, and you see how everybody like feared Noma and was like, oh no, no, please, no, and yes, we'll do it. We'll make sure it gets done. Monet comes in like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. I'll take over. Fuck that nigga Lorenzo. You know what I'm saying? You keep that ring. Never love that nigga. It is what it is. Like, Ma, let's not make it about him. It's not that deep. But I want my kids, and I need to take over this organization. So how about me? She wasn't taking no shit from Noma, and it looked like Noma respected the shit out of Monet. Well, at least in that instant. So Diana, I just don't understand Diana's and Drew's plan. Was their plan to destroy the empire of drugs and get their mama killed, and she would go to school and Drew would go be somebody's baby daddy? Like, I don't. Was that the end game? Like, okay, our father's dead. Let's kill mom, never sell drugs again, and just live a regular life. Like, that is. And like Kane was just gonna. What was Kane gonna do? Oh, fuck Kane. He could do what he want. Like, I just didn't see the plan. it just didn't make sense. Like they could have. She literally could leave. What is keeping Diana here? I'm pretty sure if she just extended something to Kane, like, look, I'm leaving. Y'all deal all the drugs you want. Just send me some book money. I'm going to wherever the fuck she wanted to go for school. How could Monet stop her? Why was she constantly looking for this permission to leave, but don't need no permission to get her killed? You know what I'm saying? Like, you more scared of just going off to college on your own, doing your own thing, than you are of murdering your own mother. Like, that's why I hate Diana. Like, it's the math with her never maths. She's like, yeah, I'm going to expose Zeke and what Monet's been doing, and I don't expect anybody to get angry at me. Now, why is everybody mistreating me like this? I only told the truth, Poppy. I only told them, you know, what I felt in me that needed to be shared. That was a hidden secret for fucking 20 years. I felt like that was my duty to do that. Like, how did Zeke being your brother, like, let it go? That's forever your cousin. Like, why did you have to? And then always shocked. When she opens her mouth, bad shit happens. Like, where's the to Monet of all people? Like, you have not grew up with this woman. Like, you don't know how Monet moves. The hardest woman walking planet Earth, all of New York. Like, I just don't get it. But yeah, with that Tasha and Tommy shit, had to be the cringiest scene ever. Like, I couldn't tell you how much I hated that scene. Like, here we go. Let's show the flashback at what happens to Tariq after he's knocked the fuck out. You gonna kill me as I'm checking on my baby? And then Tommy's like, you had the drop on me. Why didn't you kill me? Oh, you're the only family I got. We need to stop this. You my family too, Tosh. And da da da. And let's run away together. I love you. Are you serious? This nigga done risked his freedom to come kill this woman in the same car he always drives. Like, damn, for a dead nigga, that car gets around. Like, that car is one of all in New York. Everybody knows the Tommy whip. He don't go get a rental. He don't do shit. He's supposed to be dead, but he pops up. He's taking out fucking the security detail. He's murdering security to kill this woman. When all it was is they just need to get on the phone and talk. That was it, just a conversation. All these people dying. Tariq knocked the fuck out, waking up in the hospital, just for them to go, we love each other as family. Let's not do this. Let's just leave. God, I hated it. How does Tasha keep surviving? How does she keep living? And then Tommy's there, and Tariq is like, okay, I'm not gonna kill you. We good now. Since you good with my mama, that's all I needed. And somehow Tommy's like, yeah, I'm not gonna help you. I gotta go. Cause that makes sense. Cause he's gotta go back to Chicago and like take care of the worst part of power. Like he's gotta go do force. No, I can't help you in a show that's better than mine. That would make more sense. Like it would just make sense to kill Force, right? Let's just dead Force. Tommy comes back to two, helps out Tariq, and just like, let's just say we did a bad thing with Tommy series. Let's just admit it. Let's bring Tommy back. Hell, if you got to bring Tasha back to get Tommy, fuck it. I'll take it. I'll hate it, but I'll take it. Because if Tasha shows up in Force, because where else she gonna go? If Tasha shows up in Force, I don't know if I can review it. I just don't know if I could do that. I don't know. That's too much for me. I was so fine with her being a witness protection away from this fucking show. If she's got to bring her trash ass to a trash series, it's gonna be so bad. That's what I feel in my bones, man. That's the hot take. Tasha's up in Force before they do this fucking Avengers mashup where it all combines. You know that's where it's headed. You get your own thing. You get your own thing. You get your own thing. And at the end, we're gonna combine for one ultimate. Let's say goodbye to Force. We're gonna just push everybody together and make one power mashup. You know it's coming at some point. So yeah, I believe Tasha will be in Chicago with Tommy. And it's coming up soon, and we're just gonna have to deal with it, man. So don't even come here expecting anything for me to say anything good. I don't see what direction they could go with Force. Just fucking, it is what it is, man. But anyway, so what I did like though, after I done got all my hate out. Oh no, wait, there's another woman I hate. Oh yeah, I hate Congressman Tate's wife or fiance because she could only be. First off, when he proposed to her, I hated that. Anyway, go back to that scene. He proposes to her. He gets down on the knee. Nobody's paying attention. And here go this over dramatic motherfucker. Oh my God, Tate, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, look around, like everybody witnessed this. Right? She wants all this attention. That was cringy. And everybody's like, oh shit, what's happening? Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, we're married. Now, what I hate about her is her like holier than thou attitude. So she was mad at him for linking up with the corporations, right? That was known to do dirt, right? Brayden's family's company. Hated that. Hated that she was trying to get that he didn't want. I don't want you taking their money. Boom. So instead of that, instead of him taking the money and like just cruising in, not pissing off nobody and just collecting funds like Tate loves to do, he decides to go the alternate route. He did not take their money. And the opposite, he shuts them down. He puts an investigation on them. He's on their ass. Now she's proud. So her nosy, eavesdropping ass hears Davis talking about. Now look, people she's mad at. Davis comes out and tells this nigga, look, it's a bullet with your name on it. I'm just letting you know that. Motherfuckers want you dead. And Tate says, oh, this is a threat? And he's like, yeah, it is what it is. So then they come to a deal. Okay, I'll get this random motherfucker out of prison that I've never met. You give me some money. Nobody dies. Is it fucking ethical? No. But if my wife to be is overhearing a goddamn lawyer telling me that his fucking dangerous clients is going to knock me off the map, going to kill me, and somehow I spend it from death to just releasing some nobody out of prison. Nobody. And she don't even notice the chick in her classroom. I bet if she'd have known that, it'd have been like, oh, why is Effie in prison? But she don't even want to stick around to know. She shouldn't even have to know all that. My wife to be would rather me be like, no, you bring your bullets. I'm gonna fight like a she is unbendable. Like, what is wrong with this chick? He just saved his life and made a bag. And who is it really hurting? One motherfucker out of jail. And she's like, no. Talk about the fastest breakup. Tate, you don't need her, homie. Let her live her single, holy life. Like, I just cannot. Like, how much good has she done in the world to like look at her assistant? Where's he at? Fake grew up black, had white parents his whole life. Look at your assistant. You ain't even dig into that. This the nigga you carry around like, oh, this is a shining example of black culture and rising up. Like, look at what he came from. What, wealth? Privilege? Giant houses? You know, I hate that woman. I truly do. Tate, you deserve better. Like, come on. And then we got yeah, so the finale, right? When my man Brayden came up to Tariq, when Tariq was already having a bad day, and tells him he wants out, like, look, man, I didn't kill my uncle. I did all this shit. It ain't for me. Right? I felt Tariq's frustration. He said, my nigga, you gonna leave me at the worst possible time. Like, when all this shit is hitting the fan, niggas is really trying to get us out of there. Fans all over the place. This is where you go, yeah, I'm tapped out. And I'm just supposed to be cool. I was like, that is unreal. I just knew Tariq ain't had nobody. I was like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Brayden of all people, who went up on that stand and said, yeah, I sold them drugs. Brayden wasn't gonna face prison or a chance of prison. This nigga killed one dirty uncle who was talking crazy about his whole family and how he would get his whole family locked up. Really, my nigga, did you do that for us or did you do that to save your family? Like, but somehow you mixing it up with this game is too much. No, your uncle is too much. Your uncle was stealing and running his Ponzi scheme well before y'all niggas even decided to sell drugs. So he been a dirty, filthy piece of shit for a very long time. You just was right in a long time wrong. Now, granted, having Kane and Monet do the ultimate nigga move by running some white people house, taking pictures off the wall and watches off their wrists, that was cringy too. I'm like, they make too much money to just do simple nigga shit and just I was just like, God, why we gotta look like that? They literally could have told Brayden like, yo, I see the artwork, go get us some valuables. I need a down payment. Like, why would you show yourself to these square motherfuckers who could just ID you? What does scared civilians do? when black people just roll in their house, start taking shit off their house. Yeah, it was her and him. They did that. They don't even know that you a threat to their life. They could have just easily snitched. I didn't understand what type of move that was. And you knew that this family wasn't even running the company. The uncle did. So even if you need your money, you threatening people that wasn't even running shit and got the feds on their ass. It just didn't make sense but to make us look dumb. Which is what they did. Which is all they did. So yeah, Brayden tries to dip, and then Tariq has his major plan. I will say that little twist at the end I did not see coming, and I enjoyed it. I did. That was pretty good. So while Monet is fighting for her life, because we all know Monet not dying. We know that. We ain't even gotta guess on that. You see that Effie comes through. The one leverage that Tariq had on Noma. Here comes Effie. Like, yeah. So Diana, Drew, the whole squad is now against Tariq by himself in there. And to the rescue is fucking underdog here with his pistol. You know what I'm saying? Now he on some gangster shit. Come through and save his man. So I did appreciate that. However, I guess what I'm seeing is when Brayden told him, like, yeah, the butler told me your life is in danger. He was like, this makes us even from the green cards. So right now it's looking like Brayden and Tariq versus like an entire army, right? You got the Tejada army that they control on the street. Then you got Noma's like English tea biscuit soldiers sprinkled around that's doing these hits. So I don't see. The only thing I can see happen. This is my hot take. Tariq and Brayden does not have an army. It's them two versus literally, basically New York. Because Monet, what I'm assuming is Monet's gonna live. She's gonna find out that Diana had her set up to die. So sorry, Diana. And she's gonna befriend Tariq, and she's gonna be out the street getting him the soldiers that he need to help go get their shit back. Because that's her only end. Because Monet's still cool with the Russians. They made that deal, so they straight. And Monet is the only one that really can control the army once she get out of there. Because they have nobody else. They got no drugs. Noma was the money. And Kane and the Tejada family was the muscle. That's what Tariq had. And that's what is all against him at the same time. So Monet is his only saving grace. Unless they drive to Chicago and take part in some forced chicoonery. But yeah, it was a pretty good twist at the end. But yeah, I definitely hate all the women. Like, and Kane, I don't know. I've been waiting to do this so long. Oh, I've been waiting to shoot. Nigga, pull the trigger. Like, why? Why all this? I'd have been shot that nigga. The way he hate Tariq, it wouldn't have been no conversation. I don't see. I saw the little theories of Effie being Noma's daughter. Well, y'all was wrong. Put that to bed. But yeah, man, it was a pretty decent finale. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't see that coming, and good luck to Tariq and Brayden. But it was pretty decent. But with that, man, protect your health, yourself, your wealth, man. Your boy Real is out of here. Peace. Yo, I know I don't need no introduction, but y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy Hollywood Real. And I appreciate you for sliding through and watching these videos. But you know what I need from you? All right, if you ain't already, I need you to like this and subscribe this, man. We at 1,000 trying to get to 2, all right? Push it for your boy. Get them algorithms up. So when it come to that subscribe button,